folks, this is David Percival, Sales Manager at Milton, Ruben, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep here in Augusta, Georgia. This is going to be the first of many of our technology series, so please keep coming back in so you can see some different things. When you talk about Jeep products or Chrysler products as a whole, you're going to notice there's several different stereo systems, but the most popular stereo system that you most commonly find in the vehicles is called a 430 system. That's the same as what we have here. This is your 430 system, which right this minute doesn't seem to probably mean a whole lot to you, but as I show you this system, you're going to really realize how cool it is. This vehicle actually has a 30 gig hard drive. That's, if your computer's over about 3 years old, that means this car has a bigger hard drive than your home computer does. As you look at this, everything is set up all touch screen. You have AM, FM, and satellite radio. Satellite radio is built in for you. The satellite radio that comes through here is Sirius Radio, and it's at 12 months at no charge. So you get this vehicle with the Sirius Radio at 12 months, no charge to you at all. As you notice all the buttons here, it looks a little bit cumbersome, but I love when people come in so I can sit down and show them this radio because it's so neat. I personally carry an iPhone. A lot of people have iTouches and iPods and this type of thing, but you can get the small adapter and it plugs into the front of your phone here, and then you plug it into your front of your stereo, and then instantly my iPhone, which has about, I think I have about 1,100 albums on here, I get to play my favorite music instantly through here. But one of the great things about this stereo system, having a hard drive the way it does, it's already set up that it can handle over 4,000 songs. There's several different ways to download it, but the easiest way is to use a jump drive. We've all seen the jump drives. You can buy them pretty inexpensive. If you look right here, it says pull, pop that off. Look at that. There's your USB port, just like you have in your home computer. You can download pictures, you can download videos, you can download any number of things on this particular vehicle. If you notice here, it has My Files. You can set up your own music. You can actually import your music files here, edit your playlist. You can create your own jukebox. How about that? You can have your own setup jukebox in the vehicle. Set up your pictures. You can have all your pictures ranging from here. I want you to look at the display here. Look at the background. Look at the coloring in this picture. This is an automobile, folks. This is not a computer at home. This is not a small television. This is actually your vehicle that you're looking at the screen. You can manage your hard drive. It can tell you can delete your pictures, delete music, display your available HD space. I mean, it shows you everything you want to know that you have available. Set up your audio. You can get and balance your vehicle. If you're like me and you start out with vehicles years ago, you had two little buttons and you had to pull this and twist that in order to get, because you need a little more to the right or a little more to the left or a little. Your equalizer is all built in and it's all at a touch right here, and if you notice, it all kind of goes over. And how about this? All just by however you, if you want to do it this way you can, or like I said, you can touch it with your finger, and how much easier could you ask for? Go right back to center with it. And the cool part about it is one touch of the button, everything's back to center. Simple equalizer, all works the same way, everything's touch. When you get done, you come right back to it.
Uconnect phone ready.
You can set up your Uconnect phone. Listen to, she will actually walk you through it. Has a way that you can, and it actually will learn your voice. It has a class through the stereo system. It has a class through the stereo system where that you can actually turn around and teach it how to learn your voice. See here. Has your voice ready, your voice commands, everything you can, so you can actually answer the phone through the voice commands, and it'll do everything for you. One push of a button, you load your CDs right in, straight into the hard drive. Once you load them in there, you can actually download the music to your hard drive. You never need to carry the CD anymore. Take it right on in the house. I know we've touched on a lot of things about this stereo system that's really great. The Uconnect is really simple to use. It walks you through it, which we'll actually go with a little more detail on the Uconnect at another time. But the main reason I wanted to show you this vehicle today about the radio and everything is the backup camera. Let's face it, an SUV, a truck, any vehicle of any size, always the hardest thing to do is to back out of a parking lot, back into a parking place, or worried about running over your child's bicycle, scooter, anything in the yard. As you notice, as soon as I put this vehicle into reverse, notice what comes up here. You have your screen with the entire, and it checks the entire surroundings of the back of this vehicle as it does it. But notice the red, yellow, and green lines. It's the only vehicle I know on the market that's going to give you lines in order to tell you what you need to do. Now right this minute I look to be parked too straight, so I'm going to purposely pull up a little bit here. We're going to go back to reverse, and we're going to turn our vehicle at an angle, so we're purposely going to head towards one of these other vehicles and backing. But as you notice, it will let you know that currently the center dots here is the center where the vehicle needs to be. But notice as I'm heading towards this vehicle, I'm not within the lines. And then you get a warning. There's something wrong. As you do, here's the other great part about it. If you can get a shot over here to the center console, see warning object detected. If you'll notice, it's showing one side. It's telling you there's something on the right side. So even if you can't see it on the camera for some reason, there's an object on the back of this vehicle on the passenger side. So you have a warning device that beeps for your audio. You have two visual devices, one here on the center of the console, and over here, as you notice, you don't line up within the green lights with the camera. So we'll go back a little more, purposely towards this other vehicle. Notice as we get closer, the steady the beeping gets. And once you're too close, it's a constant noise to let you know that, hey, you need to pull up, regroup, or there's something lying in the pathway behind you. And as we're going to do this one more time, this time we're going to show you how easy it is to back this vehicle without having to try to, my favorite thing, my granddaddy always told me, you stick your arm behind your grandmama and then you turn your head all the way around here. Well, that's great if everything falls within that window and you can see. But as you can see with this camera, we can see all the way to the ground. Plus you're going to have your warning systems on both sides. And we line up our green marks. And as we line up here we go. We got everything green, yellow, and red within the where it's supposed to be. And you pull her on back. And like I said, folks, I absolutely love the way this thing handles